Hello and welcome to Peter Barton Stadium here in Denver, Colorado for the Western Division Championship matchup between the Salt Lake City Shred and your hometown Colorado Summit.
Yeah, Matt's a guy who really holds it down for his team, solid. And I've noticed in big moments and big games, generally he's making the right play.
Brunker going deep for Jay Fruit, and Jay Fruit too fast for Joel Clutton. Colorado with the first score of the evening.
Yeah, and that's a great, patient opening possession. Yeah, you'll see that's true for a lot of guys that go up against Cody. I don't know what it is. I don't know exactly how he does it. He's so receptive, quick movements.
And a hand block from Joe Smash Anderson. You were talking about his mark. Well, there it is.
Yeah, a specialist and a crowd favorite.
Jay Stunabile back to Jensen Wells.
You know, this is a good matchup for Merrill. I'd love to see him get busy downfield.
Joe Merrill, their primary goal scorer. That disc too high. Maybe Cody Spicer got a finger on it, and another turn from Salt Lake City.
Yeah, just amazing. He's so fun to watch. And, you know, if you've been around him, you know how important he is to a team and how effective he is. But, you know, just think about it. How many times have you seen Jordan Kerr go up and not catch?
Huge hammer from Joe Smash Anderson to Cody Spicer. And now Cody Spicer returns the favor with a hammer to Joe. And he reaches over the shorter Sean Canole. And the man of that point, certainly Joe Anderson with the goal.
And the crowd could not be happier. One of the coolest guys, one of the most loved members of the Colorado Ultimate community, Joe Smash Anderson, goes up and over. And, you know, Cody Spicer.
Jordan Kerr in the backfield today.
Yeah, they're playing a zone. I think with the weather and just some of the poor decisions from Salt Lake, Colorado's trying to zone out.
It's fair. It's a good idea. Switch up the looks. Jacob Miller to Sean Canole. Canole with the big hammer into the end zone, and Joel Clutton goes up high and scores for the Shred.
That was sweet.
Big plays there for Salt Lake, and we're right in front of the Salt Lake fan section here in the Oakland.
Yeah, and Snushka's really done well in the air. I mean, that's kind of his thing. So I'm sure he can't wait for that disc to go up. I would love to see it.
What a cut there from Luke Jorgensen. Jorgensen to the end zone, and Joel Clutton back-to-back goals for the Shred. And now, look, they scored to end the quarter. They scored to start the quarter. That's almost a break.
Yeah, it's a big deal right there. It's 2-6.
But instead takes Matt Jackson under. Now Nethercutt on the goal line. Blade to Matt Jackson, and Matt Jackson elevates for the goal. 7-4 Summit. Maintain the advantage.
And Matt Jackson's been doing that all season, like in these big moments when you need a catch, when you need a goal.
Yeah, he's had maybe too much success for that to be the case. Jensen Wells for Utah. Up the field to Jacob Miller. And Miller going deep for Clutton. Cody Spicer on him. This disc will hang. And Clutton with the goal. Another jump ball to Joel Clutton. Another Shred goal.
Yeah, you just can't do it. You just can't let him go deep like that. You have to push him under. And Cody Spicer, I think they really need him to kind of get in the lane and take over. And here he comes. Jensen
Wells to Jordan Kerr. Jordan Kerr with the flick to the end zone, and it's Luke Jorgensen. A lot of Nethercutt work for them to not give him the disc. Landesman back with it. And now we'll get it to Matt Jackson, who's going deep. And Daniel Brunker with the goal there, running it down in the end zone.
And what a star Matt Jackson has become over the years. I mean, these throws.
Salt Lake doing a better job shifting the sides of the field as Jordan Kerr goes deep. Jensen Wells in the end zone. Runs it down.
Man, anything Matty Jackson does, Jordan Kerr can do a little bit better, apparently. I mean, with Joel, he catches it with one hand.
And Jay Fruit's on him. I mean, Jay Fruit could certainly go up in the air for it.
100%.
Chad Jorgensen shooting deep. And it's a break for Salt Lake. Garrett Martin on the receiving end of that Chad Jorgensen up puck, and all of a sudden a 1-point game here in Denver.
Yeah, it's what it's kind of what we said. Salt Lake's not going to quit. They're not going to get intimidated.
Luke Jorgensen to Jordan Kerr. almost snagged by Spicer, but Salt Lake maintains possession. Jorgensen to Jensen Wells. And that disc from Wells. Matt Jackson slipped on that cut and still has time to run it down. And now he's going deep for Feiner. That disc smacked by Ben Dusty Green. Shred will go the other way.
I think Matt Jackson might have a case of green light-itis. That one got away from him.
Too quick there as Huff with the disc and a quick flip to Devin Terry. Garrett Martin looking end zone, big hammer. And it's Kyle Weinberg with the break, and the Shred, after being down 6-2, have clawed back 10-10 tie.
Yeah, there's so much fight in these guys. It's really, really fun. And they're so confident. They've been confident all year. I don't know who was expecting them.
Low one to Jay Frood. Jay Frood having a quieter game than I think they'd like. Maybe not. Huck to Matt Jackson in the end zone. Goal for the Summit.
That was a pretty throw from Jay Frood.
3 seconds. Landisman gets it to Nutt. Got to release it, and it's too late. This will not count, even as Joel Clutton gets a massive D. Gets it over to Landisman. Matt Jackson throwing deep to Quinn Feiner. Dusty Green in the area, but it's a quick goal. Just 50 seconds, and most of those seconds were John Nethercutt walking the disc up to set it in.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good sign. You want to settle in.
Lays it to Luke Jorgensen. Jorgensen finds Jacob Miller. And Miller going deep for Jordan Kerr. Kerr and Spicer. And Spicer with the better matchup in the jump ball. Knocks it away.
Yeah, and Spicer, such a generator of turns. And he's one of the top players in the league for playing mostly D, and he's got one of the better plus minuses of any D player in the whole league. He's just a part of a lot of great things.
Seth Ferris going deep now for Matthew Agee. What an incredible grab over Jacob Miller. And Pronove to Tatum for the goal. What a sky by Agee.
Did anybody have him getting up that high over two guys? I know he did. He's one of the guys who's deceptively good in the air. He's got great long arms and just plays position well. He really gets up high, hits the disc at his apex. And that's an amazing point for Colorado.
Well, we'll see this D here from Spicer first. And look, Kerr had steps, and that disc just hangs in the air. And when it's a jump ball, Cody Spicer, what a play on that jump ball.
And he's immediately open deep.
It's Joe Merrill with the disc, not the thrower. And now Clutton never really stopped that cut. And it'll be a jump ball in the end zone. And Clutton puts Ferris on his back and scores.
And he just looks so comfortable with that catch. I mean, great position. He's got springs. I mean, he can really get up, but just great position on this one. Keeps the defender behind him, goes up.
Dug out by Nethercutt. Brunker, so dangerous tonight. Just lofts that one in the air, but it's Jay Frood with the disc and the goal.
The hoop and the harm. Jay Frood goes up, definitely gets hit hard in the back. Be interesting to see that replay, see if the defender, what kind of play was being made, if he was aware. Definitely seemed like a lot of contact, but Jay Frood.
See if Nethercutt's feeling spicy again. Too spicy for his own good, throws it right into Dusty Green. And now it's Dusty Green going deep on Jonathan Nethercutt. And it's Dusty Green with the goal and the Salt Lake Shred break.
That's a big point. That is a big, big break for Salt Lake. And going deep and closing out on Nethercutt, right? I know Nethercutt's not known for his...
Jackson with an up the line shot again. Unbelievable D. from Salt Lake City, and another break opportunity to take the
beautifully. Brunker was just a half a second too late.
Chad Jorgensen going deep for Dusty Green. A jump ball. And Matt Jackson with the springs. A highlight-filled point as Danny Landisman gets it up to Jonathan Nethercutt. Finds Joe Merrill.
Oh, wow.
Great cut by Kerr to get open, and Kerr looking end zone for Jacob Miller. And that disc just out of the hands, just out of the reach. Tatum with the disc now for Colorado. Looking deep. It looks like he may have wanted Ferris, and it's a Clutton D, but Snuska able to recover it. And now Ferris with a high release to 80. Oh boy, catch your D's. Shred, or it will be a Summit score for the break and the lead. Jacob Miller, tough throw. What a grab from Brandon Jordan. And it's Clutton looking end zone for Knoll. And Knoll elevating, ties the game 18-18.
Yeah, and that is a big point for Salt Lake. For them to lock it in, execute, win the disc. Frood working in the lane. Frood and Matt Jackson just always threatening.
Matt Jackson, the recipient. Jonathan Nethercutt, the shot. And it's a quick goal. Maybe 30 seconds for the Summit.
Yeah, and Colorado does a good job of redeeming the,
We'll go back to Jorgensen.
Great pressure.
Almost from Tatum, but it's a Brandon Jordan hammer to Clutton. And Clutton can't come up with it. And it looks like he may be shaken up.
Yeah, nice play in the air. Really tough catch. And I'm not sure. Looks like he's moving.
Cody Spicer gets it back. Felix Pronove with the disc now. Up to Tatum.
Ooh, Spicer was working for that.
Pronove on the goal line. And a flip to AG. And a Colorado break to extend their lead 20-18. To make it to the divisional championships. As Knoll looking for Jordan Kerr. The wind helping him out. And it's a Kerr goal. That's what they need, quick goals from the shred.
Yeah, just beautiful.
And it's Nethercutt again, working it out of the trap sideline, going deep to Landisman. Landisman over a crowd for the goal. Well, they are trying to get into the end zone, though, it seems. As Nethercutt with the scuba and Landisman with yet another goal in the fourth quarter. We really saw Colorado pull away after, they came out of the gate pulling away. But well, it's Ferris deep. And Pronove will do it, but Ferris gets it. And everything is coming up Summit as the game is coming to a close.
Oh, man. And Seth Ferris, just incredible poise. And everything's going Colorado's way. What a fun play to kind of cap off this run.
Well, they're here for a reason, and part of the reason is they like to win. Or held. And it looks like Salt Lake will hold this disc until the end. And it will be Jacob Miller with the disc, but the Colorado Summit in their inaugural season are going to championship weekend in Madison, Wisconsin.
And Coach Kafalis gets the ice bath, well deserved. And these Colorado Summit players, some of them just in college, just graduating, are going to get a chance to go to Madison and represent the West in their first year. Incredible, incredible run.